The RTX 4060 is a $300 graphics card, but what if we told you can get a full gaming PC with a graphics card for just $100 more?
We bought this $400 pre-built with the RTX 4060, and we're wondering, how the heck are they making money on this? We're gonna open it up and find out after a word from today's sponsor. Attention PC builders, do you wanna save money on your Windows activation? Well, today's video sponsor, GVG Mall, has you covered, an awesome online marketplace with game keys and also Windows licenses.
It's awesome how easy it is to activate Windows. You literally just buy a key on GVG Mall using code TB20 to get a really good discount, and from there, you literally copy and paste the key into Windows, and boom, you now have an activated version of Windows.
You can get Windows 10, Windows 11, and a bunch of other different keys at GVG Mall, and be sure to use code TB20 on checkout to save money on a Windows 10, Windows 11, or any other key from GVG Mall. Big thanks again to GVG Mall for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get into it, shall we? Buddy needs his knife to open up this crazy pre-built deal we found on eBay from a seller we're seeing a lot more recently.
Talking about Priceden?
Priceden. So shout out to Priceden. We've seen a lot of their pre-builds that they've been selling on eBay recently, and they sell them for way below the normal price you would see on eBay. And we've bought a lot for videos, and this one in particular stood out because with an RTX 4060, Ryzen 5 5600G, 12 gigs of RAM, we'll get to that later, that's a little bit weird, for only $400, there's gotta be something majorly wrong with this, right?
It makes you wonder like how cheap they're getting these systems for.
They must be like a major refurbisher for either HP or a company that sells these HPs, because they have a ton of HPs, from Victuses to Pavilions to laptops and things like that. And we've noticed their systems under the $500 mark are really good deals. Once you get over that, not as good of a deal.
Yeah, and that's something, you know, a little disclaimer with this, it is a refurbished system. So that means at one point there was likely something wrong with it that has been certified refurbished, so should be good to go now. These people do actually include, you know, like 30-day money back and all that good stuff, which is always a pretty safe bet. They have a lot of ratings and reviews, and on top of that, guys, you gotta remember, if you don't really like this configuration, buy the system, take the 4060 out, build a PC with it, and sell the 5600G system for some good money. Yeah,
no problem there. So I was trying to see if there's anything on the box that like showed like, you know, I slapped my label on it and resold it. But on this side, it looks like we have a new label with the 12 gigs of system memory, which I wouldn't think there was a Victus model that sold with 12 gigs of RAM. The 5600G, the 512 gig SSD, and the 4060 8 gig. And this looks all professional, new, put together.
The good news about 12 gigs of...
The good news about that keyboard is it got busted.
The good news about 12 gigs of RAM is the fact that you know it's dual channel.
Yeah.
You know, the gamers like us, we like to get that max FPS. We don't want to have those bottlenecks in Fortnite where the 8 gigs of single channels are really holding you back.
So yeah, we're gonna open this up and see what it looks like. Obviously, it's a Victus. We've done so many videos on Victuses here on the channel, and I will say, there are some scratches. I already see up front, so we got some scratches right here, scratch right here, but funny enough, they left the peel on the Victus logo. But it's definitely a little bit scratchy. On the side, we'll actually blur it out, but it's cool to see that they did include the Windows 11 key. So there is a key on the side here, which I don't remember seeing from their other pre-builds we bought, but cool to see the actual key there.
Yeah, and you can definitely assume that they probably had a lot of these. You know, it could have been a thing where maybe HP, every time they got a system back, they just kind of held on to it, and eventually they sold off a whole pallet to a place like this.
Okay, so it looks like an OEM 4060. I was expecting like an aftermarket one, but it is a 4060, right? It's giving me weird vibes.
Really?
I don't know, because it looks like those OEM like
6050s
or 2060s. They had 3060 ones, but 4060, I don't know, this is weird.
The serial number really doesn't tell me anything, honestly. There's no like sign of what
we'll have to do some live investigating here. Once we turn this on and make sure everything works, we'll check.
You don't know, there's no way that's OEM. Look at the RAM.
Oh wow, no, yeah, there's no way that's OEM.
Wait, so what did that sticker, was that definitely like an HP one, or is that?
So on the side,
this is
definitely not HP.
Yeah,
this is from the company that sells it on eBay.
Okay, that's a little better. At first I thought you were saying that was like the HP sticker, and I'm like, there's no way. Okay, we get a HyperX stick of RAM, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, it's an upgraded stick over just the basic green with no heatsink, but it is something to note, mismatched RAM. What kind of SSD is that?
It looks like that's probably the OEM one, an SK Hynix drive.
HP 512 NVMe, that's cool. We got a Wi-Fi, Bluetooth LAN chip over there.
What's the power supply wattage?
I was just seeing the same thing.
They're probably like 400 watts. This is 350.
350.
Which, let me see, 4060 power draw. Let's do a little math here. Obviously, we'll check it with our watt reader once we get in, but 350 should be fine. These OEM power supplies normally, again, come with an 8-pin power, so as long as the graphics card I don't know, maybe pulls like 160, 170 watts, you should be within range.
Yeah, and then that 5600G is like a 65 watt TDP, and AMD doesn't stretch the truth about their TDP, so yeah, I think in most games we're going to be under 200 watts personally, but hey, the watt meter won't lie.
So from NVIDIA, it says the 4060 does pull on average 110 watts. So it barely needs that 8-pin power, to be honest.
Yeah, it can almost run off the rail, but cool. So, I mean, and you get, as far as like, people like knowing about the upgradability of these, they do give you one extra SATA data and one extra SATA power, actually give you two. So you could add like a hard drive or SSD up here or on this tray. There's no extra NVMe slots. There's only this one extra 1X slot up top for like USB expansion or potentially a capture card. And other than that, really not much to it. I guess you could always go with a better CPU, but you do have to remember this motherboard may be Gen 3 only, so putting in like a 5600X may not give you Gen 4 support.
So yeah, I'm reading this paper that they did give us so we can have a bit of idea on the origins of the system. Obviously says this product is not warranted through HP anymore, which is pretty obvious. Customers trying to open and then disassemble the unit. Doing this will void the warranty, so be careful with your upgrades. Avoided our warranty, we're ruined, guys. We also have here saying that it is a refurbished product, guarantee it's been professionally refurbished to meet the highest standards of quality. I will say it's not dusty. Do you see any dust or anything? I mean, a little bit on the, there's a little bit right there.
This does make me think that it either sat for a little bit or maybe they got it just like this and literally resold it.
There is a 90-day return policy for the refurbished products from their website.
That's good.
So that's pretty cool to see. But we gotta make sure that's a 4060. That GPU is sussing me out a little bit. Let's see how you want to do it. So let's just turn it on and make sure it works here, and then we'll take it over to our test bench and see if it is a 4060. Oh, this comes pre-ready within Windows. That's interesting. All right. So this background, this background is not the Windows 11 background, I'll be honest. All right, what are we taking bets on? Are we gonna say it's a 4060 or you think it's 4060? Okay, all right. I'm gonna say it's a 4060. I'm gonna say it is. It is a 4060. Okay, so we have an RTX 4060. We did not get scammed. We're doing good there.
What speed is the RAM?
The RAM is currently running at 3200 megahertz, which I know with the Victus is, that's pretty common. No matter what you throw in there, if it will do 3200, it'll go up to 3200 by default. You can't really do anything in the BIOS though with it. That's the only downside with these like cheaper pre-builds. Got the 5600G, which I'll be interested to see. This is the Gen 3 CPU, so we're running that 4060 in Gen 3. Might lose a little bit of performance there, but we'll see. And the 12 gigs of RAM, I just want to know if it's going to be stable. Running two mismatched sticks can be unstable sometimes. When we're gaming, we'll see. But hey, this looks good. Got everything we want. Let's go install some games and see how it performs.
Let's do it. All right, guys, we are playing Warzone 2.0, and we are currently at 1080p, balanced preset with max FOV, and I think it's gonna be pretty good. I mean, that 4060, you know, we got that latest DLSS, so hopefully that should help us out, which is that even on?
I don't think I enabled DLSS, let me see.
Graphics?
Quality, show more. Oh yeah, upscaling off. So we're running native 1080p.
All right.
It's doing good.
We don't even need DLSS.
Don't even need it.
4060 is a much better card, I think, than people make it out to be.
Yeah, for sure. Especially in this build, you basically get everything for $100 more. You really can't beat it. And yeah, having that 4060 in this situation makes a lot of sense. That guy's done. He's done. Oh, he stunned you. Oh, still got him though.
That's crazy. Did
he left? He left the game.
But
what was that? Hillbilly Buck? Oh, no.
It's a battle of the bots, baby.
Ah! Oh, you got the self-res though. Get out of there. Go. That was such a bad move on his part. Such a bad move.
Holy crap.
Oh, that was bad. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Oh, wait, hold on.
I'm not doing this.
Oh.
Please.
Yes! That's why Riot Shield. Oh, there he is.
Not again.
No!
I hate the Riot Shield. I don't even get how it works. Level 712.
Wow.
All right.
It's a good run though, and the performance for $400.
I feel like you could even stream with this thing, honestly. It's
probably good. Next game. All right, guys, we are now in Fortnite talking about Chick-fil-A, you know, just usual things around here. Chicken jit. So yeah, we're dropping into Fortnite, guys. We're running the DX12 performance settings, which is far be distance and everything else is on low. And we're definitely CPU bound right now, but once we drop in, that should change a little bit. And we did experience the the normal with these budget systems dropping in kind of slow at the beginning and ending up at the end of the map. Yeah, it's settling out pretty nicely, getting 100 plus FPS. Obviously, in a game like Fortnite, we are going to be limited by the 5600G, but again, we say limited. The 5600G is still a really good CPU. And at least in these games we're testing, we're not noticing much of a limitation from the Gen 3 with the Gen 4 graphics card with the RTX 4060.
It has to be like lower.
Oh, hey. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, buddy.
You should have stayed home, little Johnny. Mom shouldn't have let you play Fortnite today.
Someone's gonna come after me. Goodbye, AI. What? Hello? Must be a little too short. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, hell. What happened to that thing? I got my off-road tires, though. We're fine, guys. Don't worry. They work well when you're on the side.
Is that Goku? Oh my god. Mercer, brother.
That's Fortnite. Hey, performance in Fortnite, Warzone great. Let's play some other games. We're gonna play some Helldivers 2. We're gonna run our 3D Mark Time Spy score. We'll also run Spider-Man, just see what we can get in across a wide range of titles. But I mean, with these specs for $399, it's kind of ridiculous. Let's run those benchmarks and wrap this video up real quick.
All right, guys, we just got done benchmarking this little refurbished HP, and it did absolutely amazing. We had no blue screens, no weird stutters, no hiccups, so definitely good on the eBay seller for the refurbishing part. And on top of that, the price. We just still don't quite get how cheap they're getting these things to be able to make money.
Obviously it is used, so we know that they probably got this thing for next to nothing, upgraded it with the 4060 and upgraded the RAM because obviously the RAM is mismatched, but hey, for the price point, we're not complaining. And in terms of the other benchmarks we ran, it performed very well, ending up with a wild score of 9,999 in 3D Mark Time Spy, which for the price point is a 4 cent per point score. Obviously expected really good price performance there. And the other games we tested was Helldivers 2 at 1080p medium settings running native resolution. We got an average of 60 to 70 FPS, no problems there. And we also ran Spider-Man Miles Morales at 1080p high settings with DLSS FrameGen enabled. And FrameGen, considering we have a 40 series card, gave us 140 FPS average at 1080p. All in all, I think this is a really awesome deal. And this eBay seller is one you definitely need to check out by using the link in the description down below. It will be an affiliate link and will help us out. Let us know if you buy a PC from this seller because there are a lot of good options out there that you should definitely take advantage of.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
This PC right here will be for sale now at PCBros.tech, and their 90-day warranty is pretty cool, but what if I told you get a 365-day warranty?
Buy a PC from us. We showcase a lot of them here on the channel, then sell them at PC Bros at great prices with those warranties to give you peace of mind. Use code ToastyBros2 and check out to save 2% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Bye-bye.